everyone, I am Liv and this is Live with Liv, and today I'm going to talk about launching merchandise with print on demand. Our store, Cellar Door Plants, has done several merch drops, and it is a great way to launch a new product to customers in a similar niche, and the merch drops have been quite successful. So I'm going to have the video editor put some of the designs around us. My favorite is the begonia design. My little sister created it, and it was a huge hit. It's actually this plant right here. This is hers. It's not doing well because I'm not taking care of it, but this is what it looks like, and we have it on a hat. It's really, really cute. But in this video, I'm going to explain what is print on demand, if you don't already know, and how we run our merch drops. So print on demand is basically similar to drop shipping. So we will make the design for the product, and we have my little sister do it, but you can also hire a designer on Fiverr or on Upwork, any of those. And she will create a design for us, and then we'll go ahead and we will put the design on the shirts online. Like, they have a little template that you can use to put the design on it, and then you'll put it on your Shopify store because they connect to the Shopify store pretty seamlessly. And then when a customer purchases the product, then you will place an order with the print on demand store. And this is all automated so that you aren't buying a bunch of inventory. And that is why I love print on demand, is because it is super low risk. I'm not buying a bunch of inventory and not knowing if it's going to sell. The reasons why I like it is, first, the reason what I just said with you don't have to buy, put a bunch of capital into inventory without knowing that it's going to sell yet. The second reason is that you can offer a lot more variety of sizing for people. So if you were to buy a bunch of stuff in bulk, wholesale, you'd probably want to get, small, medium, large, extra large, and you couldn't carry a bunch of different sizes and a bunch of different colors because you wouldn't want to invest that much into all of them if you don't know some of them are not going to sell or not. So with print on demand, you can offer like XX small to XXX large. So you can service a lot more people through those sizes. You can also have a lot more colors of product. I would say that you should probably only keep it at 3 colors because, when someone gets on your store and they see 30 colors and they just get overwhelmed, like, what do I buy? Like, should I get this one? Should I get this one? If you offer 3, it makes it easy. Like, okay, I want blue. Cut it. That's great. And the third reason on why I like print on demand is it's all automated. I love businesses where it's easy. Like, you're not doing a lot of, the logistical tasks on the day-to-day. They purchase it on your store. It's all automated. They fulfill the design that you created, and it goes straight to them. You're not doing any of the shipping or any of that. So you can focus more on, marketing your product, new designs, and new launches. Okay, enough of pod and how it works, and back to the merch launches. So our merch launches, we have a bit of a strategy for it, and I'm going to kind of give you the rundown. Step 1 of your merch launch, it's going to be coming up with your product niche. So we have a plant store, so it was super easy for our niche. We're going to do plants. We already have customers interested in plants, so we're assuming that they're interested in plant merch, which they were. For your niche, I would look on Etsy, Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram. Look in those places on like what people are interested in, what niches are they interested in. And I would take a niche that you love and turn it into a merch brand. And I can give an example of this is my boyfriend's little sister. She's doing a Taylor Swift like candle design. So it has like Taylor Swift lyrics on it, a Taylor Swift theme. For all the people who love Taylor Swift, they can go ahead and purchase these candles. So you can do the exact same thing with merch. And there are so many niches that people are interested in. So once you find a niche, you can go ahead and look at all of those followers, and that is your target audience for your merch launch. I remember in high school, I bought merch for Mean Girls. It was a sweatshirt that said "You Go Glen Coco." I cringe now a little that I was just wearing that bright pink "You Go Glen Coco" sweatshirt around, but that was your audience. It was me buying Mean Girls merch. Step 2, you're going to want to go ahead and look at your print on demand options. There's a lot of print on demand stores that connect to Shopify. I'm going to let you in on a secret. For ours, we use Applique, and I use Applique because they have higher quality products. Some of the print on demand sites, their products are not high quality. And like for our customers, I'm not going to just give them a piece of crap. So Applique, I love them. And you can see, they have a bunch of different brands underneath them, and they have a lot of different merchandise stuff. They have less on like, I think Printful and all those have, cups, mugs, notebooks, and that kind of stuff. Applique is more focused on clothing. Applique does take 2 weeks to ship your product to you, and that's just because they're actually like printing each one individually. Customers can get upset with high, shipping times, but we have not had a single customer be upset with Applique because we explain it in the description. Like, hey, this shirt is going to get there in 2 weeks because it's getting hand printed in LA. And, the reason why we do that is it's better for the environment and, blah, 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 blah. And so then when they get it, they've already been primed, like, okay, that's why it took 2 weeks for it to get to me. Step 3 is you want to create a design. So my little sister created the design for us. My favorite live that I got, yeah. And like I said before, though, hire people on Upwork. You can hire people on Fiverr and just explain, hey, this is my mood board. So you can have like a Pinterest board where you can save all of the designs that you like in your niche there and be like, I want to have something that looks like this for my shirt, and they will go ahead and create something for you. It will cost you some money, but I've said this before, in a business, if you want to make money, you're going to have to spend money. Another idea I've had, if let's say you don't want to spend money, is that you could do a collab. Like find a really cool artist on Instagram or a really cool artist on TikTok and reach out to them and be like, I want to do a merchandise collab with you. Could you give me the design for free and we'll split profits? So you could start doing collabs with artists and they're going to get paid on the launches. Step 4. So once the design is done, you found your print on demand store, you can go ahead and go into the print on demand templates and put your design in there and build it out. And you're going to want to go and get, 3 colors and as many sizes as you want. And then you can go ahead and sync it with your Shopify store. Step 5 is going to be ordering a test product. I don't like to launch products unless I have actually touched them, feel them, I know what they look like. And so I will order a test product myself. I will take pictures in it with myself or my sister or whoever else wants to be part of our photo shoot. And those will actually be used for the launch. But I also do that just because I want to know the quality of the product. So definitely order yourself a test product first. So step 6, once you have some pictures, so go ahead and take pictures with your product on. Like you can always use the pictures that they provide on the print on demand store, but people are so visual online. So it's really great to have high quality photos. And if you have an iPhone, it is not that hard to take high quality photos anymore. So go with your friends, do a photo shoot with your merchandise, and go ahead and use that for the launch. Step 7, I'm unsure what step we're on, but I think it's step 7. You're gonna want to start creating hype. So now that you're taking pictures, so go ahead and do, behind the scenes of our photo shoot for our product launch, but make sure that, you're not showing exactly what the merch design is so that people are surprised when they see it. And go ahead and just start, hinting to this merch drop. Like we have something really big planned. Join our early bird list. Watch out on social. And like next Thursday, we're going to be launching something really big. Start to create hype around this launch. And with that hype, I would also create a little bit of exclusivity. And that early bird list, be like, hey, we're only launching to this early bird list at this price. Like if you get on the early bird list, you're going to have a guaranteed piece of this merch. If you're not, like, we cannot guarantee you this merch. We're only dropping it once. So you want to create a lot of urgency and exclusivity so that people are like, oh, I need to purchase this merch drop because they're not going to be doing it again. Step 8. Now that everything has set up, you have the product on your Shopify store, you've ordered a test product, you've taken pictures, you've created hype, you've created an early bird list that you have people on, you're going to want to launch your product. When you're making your early bird list, though, make it very clear, like, hey, we're launching like next month or next week. So people aren't just like blindly like floating around that. Like it should have a date. And with the date, what's something that's fun that you can do is that when they sign up for that early bird list, go ahead and send them a calendar invite. So a lot of people live out of their calendar. I know I do. So, September 25th, we're launching this. Here's the calendar invite so that when they wake up that morning, they're like, oh, the merch drop is today. Then what you're going to do is you're going to launch to your early bird list. You're going to activate all the products on your Shopify store and launch to that list. And you're going to want to create a lot of urgency. Like, hey, like we've just launched, please grab your merchandise. We're going to be launching to the public, to everyone else in the next couple of days. So those people who are on the early bird list, if they like the product, they're going to purchase it. Step 9, after this early bird period is over, you will want to launch to the general public or anyone who else who hasn't, I don't know why I call them the general public, but anyone who hasn't been on your early bird list, and you'll be like, hey, here's our merch drop. You do it on email, social. You could even run ads to it if you wanted to. If with the early bird list, it did really well, you could run ads to it. And once again, make it for a limited time. So limited merch drops do significantly better because you're saying like, this is a once in a lifetime design. It's not coming back. So this concludes the strategy that we used for our merch drop. If you're wanting to do a merch drop, you should 100% do it. Get a Shopify store, find a print on demand store, and get a design and get something launched, you never know, what is going to pop off. You might think that people are not interested in this specific niche that you're interested in, but there might be a lot of people out there, and you might bring your own unique, piece of you to the design that people really resonate with. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and put them in the comment section and I will be replying to them. If you want to sign up for my newsletter where I give exclusive content, you can go ahead and sign up below. I will see you all next week.